Tory, since the last time that we spoke, King, he's been talking, bro. I'm gonna go on I'm gonna go on the We Love Hip Hop page. That's where I posted because I'm on a detox on my personal page.
Okay.
Earlier in the week, he had posted a message via his Instagram, as well as on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. And I played it on live, and then what is it? Today? Did he drop that one today? No, it's yesterday. Tuesday for the people who
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He dropped another one. Okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna play you the first one, and then I'm gonna play you the second one, and then I want your take on this.
With the utmost humility, love, and respect for the remarkable steps that you've taken in regards to fighting for the justice of black and brown minorities. Today I take a stance as an innocent black man, wrongfully convicted of a crime I did not commit. I've watched 2 district attorneys from your office by the names of Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott unlawfully misuse their authority to hide and suppress any and all exculpatory evidence that exonerates me and furthers my innocence. I was completely robbed and deprived of a fair trial. So on May 8th, my lawyers will be arguing a motion for a new trial. Not only do I owe it to myself to fight for my freedom, but I owe it to my 6-year-old child, my family, my fans, and most importantly, the hundreds and thousands of black and Hispanic minorities that cannot adequately fight for themselves. For 3 years, the prosecution has manipulated a false narrative that has left me with no choice but to expose the practices, the behind-door deals, and the unjust system that was used to illegally convict me and countless other minorities. We elected you because of your outstanding eminence in making fair and correct judgments in the justice for people of color. So, Mr. Gascon, I come to you today as a wrongfully convicted black man, not asking
Mr. Gaston, the judge.
Yeah, I know.
For sympathy nor compassion, but for you to simply do what is fair.
I never even heard that, and I'm listening here on the pod, with these headphones and stuff.
You can hear the background.
Yeah, I can hear the man in the back.
It's like he's almost being coached.
And right in the laws of California, and most importantly, in the eyes
Shout
of
out to
God.
Clean Audio.
Dear George Gascon.
Okay, so that's the first one.
Yes.
Okay, and that was, what day was that?
Gascon.
Sorry, that was 5 days ago, so roughly like Thursday or Friday last week, right? He dropped it and everybody was like, holy smokes, I haven't heard from Tory in forever.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to be dropping more as it gets closer to May 8th. Yeah. And here he is again.
Incarcerated for almost half the year over a gun that the DAs lied and said I shot. In 2021, they demanded I take a DNA test. I took that test with no pushback, delay, or question. Not only because I knew I never shot the gun, but mainly because I was 100% positive I never even touched this gun. In my trial,
he said he never
the
shot it.
Guilty or innocent depended heavily on my DNA results. With the help of LA Crime Lab's DNA expert Randy Zepeda, DA Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott completely manipulated my DNA results and lied to the world, the media, and most importantly, my jury, by stating my DNA on the gun was inconclusive. That was an absolute lie. They went on further to say inconclusive means that he cannot be excluded from the gun. My new attorney, Jose Baez, hired one of the best DNA experts in the nation to carefully analyze the same DNA test the fair and correct way. The results came back exactly as I knew this whole time. My DNA is 100% excluded and 100% eliminated from the gun. In other words, it's physically and scientifically impossible for me to ever have touched or shot this gun. After the correct and careful analyzation of my DNA testing, not only did our expert find my DNA 100% excluded and non-existent on the gun, but what's worse was the invalid and illegal tactics the prosecution chose to attain the results used to convict me. Based on the fundamentals of my DNA test, the only possible way for the LA Crime Lab to come up with an inconclusive result.
You hear
you hear the fucking door slamming in this shit, bro.
He's really in jail.
Yo, man, this nigga
would
going.
literally be to stop the testing before it finished or completed its final result, which would have and should have shown completely my full exclusion on the weapon. In other words,
heavy.
District Attorneys Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott
study him
lied to my jury with false, incorrect, and incomplete DNA results, violating my due process and my 14th Amendment rights.
Jeez.
My faith, my prayers, and my highest hopes go to the Honorable Judge Hereford that on May 8th, he rules in favor of the United States Supreme Court law, returning me to my freedom, my family, and most importantly, the justice of a fair trial. I've been incarcerated for almost half the year.
Okay. So, Dusty Wallace, and remind me to shout out the sponsors. Actually, let me do that. Salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Check them out on their website. That's the alien right there. Check out their website, myastropink.com, or you can check them out on their Instagram, AstroPink Worldwide. And salute to Diamond Club, deliveries all over the GTA, flowers, edibles, all types of good-ish you need for your 420 needs.
Trust me.
Hit them up on their Instagram, diamondclub_905, or you can catch them on the 7 Days of Weed website. Zine?
Let's go.
Dusty Wallace.
What's up?
Your opinions now. My bad. Tory Lanez finally speaks from jail. You heard the 2 recordings that he sent. We could hear the clanging in the back.
Jeez.
Your opinions.
Thank God, first of all, we're hearing from him. And he's not buried under the shit. Because you never know what they could do to especially a black man and a Canadian black man, might I add. Because, you know what I mean? He probably has relatives over there, but his main core relatives are here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's in foreign territory.
God bless him on that. God bless his family for holding their heads up and keeping strong with him, first of all. Right? And foremost. And, he has, like, you know what I mean? He has me now, like, always had me questioning what these people were doing to him. Remember that one time when I was saying, yo, I bet you a nigga popped out of the bush on this nigga, dog. I've been thinking the nigga popped out of the bush on this nigga, man. And he is like, what in the Murphy is going on here? And they're like, you're going to take this chart. Like, some wild shit went on and that he can't even say or else he's gone. Right? So he has to fight his way out of this shit right now. That's how I'm feeling now.
Okay.
I'm feeling, I'm just being real. Okay?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, shit, I wish he had did this earlier.
Yeah. But
what is there
in
to
jail
do
now,
earlier?
so he has to do this now, right?
Yeah. So he got to get on his Malcolm X, right? So I feel him on that part. He's fighting, but he need, man, I think we need more help. He needs more help. He needs more help.
People.
He need more people. Like, it's not to say we don't believe you, but it's just like, yo, you need some more people now backing it. Like, he needs to do this more. He needs to do this weekly. He needs to talk. He needs to maybe even give us a song off of this.
No more songs, bro. I feel like songs got him in this problem in the first place, bro.
No, like he just needs to sing to us, like from
something else.
Yeah, like I don't know, but just sing to us. Like we just need to hear him so we could all get on his side more, and there can be a campaign. There needs to be a campaign. You understand what I'm saying?
Love again.
Yeah, like he needs to win back his women audience, his male audience, his children, like, you know what I'm saying? His younger audience.
Yeah.
His older audience. Like, even if they are still his audience, he needs to win back that part so we can be outside and campaigning for him a bit more.
Yeah.
And the music industry certain artists who believe in him and fucking respect him can get a little bit more behind him. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And I'll be real, it starts with the Canadian one.
Yeah.
Even if he hasn't helped you, get behind him because you know what? He's from here.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe people do want to get behind him, but they're having a hard time believing the whole thing, right?
I hear you.
Like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now.
No, you can.
What about the other phone call that got released when he had first gotten convicted? That released with him talking to Chelsea. That didn't help him after, especially they said that this was played in court, and we only got to hear it after they released some of the stuff that was played in the court once he was convicted, right?
No, for real.
Or once he was once he was convicted.
For real.
So that's out there in the world. That was to me like the nail in the coffin for a lot of people who were believing Meg.
Yeah.
So do you think that these tapes are going to help to erase people's memory of that?
No. It's not about helping the memory.
Or these new recordings,
It's like, okay, can I be real with you? Like, not to say he's right, if he did do it for real. And if he's going this far, he going to hell. You know what I mean? To be sitting here and not take your time, right? You're gonna go to hell. But if you're really that innocent and you just don't want to tell us like, yo, a nigga popped out the bush, shot these people, and they told me like, yo, some wild shit. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to say it because you know your life's in danger. Then okay, cool, live with it.
Keep it real.
Yeah, you got to keep it real. You got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to live to tell this story. So you got to keep it real. So you got to fight. In my opinion, like on a real nigga level shit, nigga, like. Yeah, you can do. There's motherfuckers that kill people, dog, and get less time. I'm just being real, dog. There's actual rapists out there that do wild shit and got less time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm not saying he's right, and I'm not saying it's right to inflict, violence on a woman or anything of the sort. Even a woman on a man. Type of shit. Like nobody should be fighting and getting
everybody
that.
Keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah. Right? But okay, it went to an extreme level where people have now this narrative of the boy, you know what I'm saying? Of the man that he wilded out and used his little green gun and shot somebody. Like, you know what
That's the thing too. You see, you're able to describe the color of the gun, fam, because there was forensic evidence.
Okay.
They had a witness, and listen, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just going by what happened in the courtroom.
No, I'm hearing you.
I'm not saying whether I feel he's innocent or guilty. I'm just going by what was, what came out for us, what we seen.
Yeah, what they make you see.
Well, he called in his witness, and the thing is, I do believe that there's some deception. Let me make sure to put that out there in the world. I believe deception happened in that courtroom or in that whole court proceeding because, remember, his star witness or one of his star witnesses was some man that was one of the people that was there watching or whatever. He saw from his window.
Yeah, and that could have been paid.
But then he also, when he got there, he got pulled aside by Rock Nation.
That's what I'm saying. That could have been a paid.
The prosecutors,
that could have been a paid person now.
So he was in there to represent and maybe or give testimony that was supposed to help Tory.
Yeah.
And his testimony was, I saw the little guy shooting off the gun. And that actually hurt Tory's case. You know what I'm saying? But Tory's defense team, who was trash at the time,
very much so,
were the one who bought that guy in the first place.
Because maybe everybody this was all,
Like, why would you bring in somebody to say, like, you shot off a gun?
Because maybe maybe he wasn't even in the right mind to even pick his defense team.
I think, and this is just a theory. This is the theory.
Okay.
That Tory's defense team brought him in because, and again, just a theory, because he was supposed to say what the truth in their truth is. I never see nobody shoot off nothing. I didn't see nobody shoot no gun.
Flipped.
And then when they pulled him aside and brought him to whatever office they brought him into, all that, we don't know what happened moment. When he came into the courtroom and then they asked him to start doing his testimony, he said, I saw the little guy shooting off the gun, and they were probably shocked. They were probably like, what?
What the?
You were supposed to say that. That's what I think happened. Because why would you bring in a witness that's going to help corroborate the fact that you let off a burner?
So you're saying like everything got sidestepped.
The story changed. The story that your witness that you brought in switched the story in the fucking final hour.
And he probably had to take a payola or he took a good death threat.
Or he probably got like, and listen, this is just theory, okay? Powers that be, if it's Rock Nation, whoever, I don't know, whatever, Illuminati, don't come for me. Yeah. But he got a 6-figure or a 5-figure, 6-figure, said, hold that, say this little nigga shot the gun.
Probably not even. All it takes is me to show you having an affair with your wife or something, and boom, you're doing that for free.
Yeah. What about this? He did one of those, right? they pulled up the phone and said, hey, Jared, let's call him the white guy Jared. Jared, do you remember this? And then all you're hearing is, right? Coming out the phone.
Right?
You're like, oh, shit.
Right? Right? Yeah.
You have that?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
Oh.
Say the little nigga shot the gun.
Exactly. That's all it takes. Boom. Or your shit is done.
Can I at least hold something? No.
You got nothing.
Did they play the video again?
Yeah, you scumbag.
The little guy shot the gun.
Yep, that's it. Because that's going right to your wife. They're about to press send. It's already loaded up, ready to go to your wife with her name in it saved.
I'm about to share the link to her.
Yeah, like you get what I'm saying. So
what are you about to go in the courtroom and say for us? Or what? let's rehearse that again.
Right.
The little guy shot off the gun.
Pay Chet a little fucking what money? Nah,
Yeah, you're
crazy.
right. Fuck the money.
Ain't paying him. I wouldn't pay him nothing.
Show him at the bathhouse.
I'd be like, yo, catch his ass doing something silly, and that's it. We got this.
Yeah.
If we're setting up niggas and doing all types of, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
No.
If they were going that,
That's a way better story for me. I like that
right?
one better.
right. That's exactly how it went down, bro.
Let me open the phone again. Okay.
It's about to go to your wifey dukes. Press the set. Don't make me. Right? Don't make me. That's all I'm saying. In that room with my suit on, like, don't make me. Yeah. He'd be like, dog, what color was it?
I'll say everybody shot everybody.
Right,
Who else do you want me to say
saying
shot
everything that didn't even happen.
Yeah. I hear that.
Right? He putting gravy on top of this story.
Yeah.
He putting extras. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, yo, that's a free thing. They used their head on him. When they brought him into that room, that's when they showed him that little footage, and that was it from there. He came back out straight, narrow, boom, holy
story
smoky.
Yeah.
And moved his family out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, fam, there's weirder things have happened in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So when a lot of people are in the bingo hall and they're innocent for real, you know.
Well, fam, he sounds like he would have to be a sociopath for how sure he sounds.
Okay, he's sure about the time you're giving him, but yes, they understand. I understand what state he is in.
Yo, the man said the DNA on the gun was inconclusive. I never shot off. He said in this recording off from jail, I never shot off no gun.
Fam, only him should have said that a long time. Only him now, and God know that.
Yeah, he should have said that on all those Instagram live that he was doing.
When he was doing the flipping happy hour shit that he was doing.
Because all he was saying is, I'm innocent of what they're charging me with.
Yeah, but
he never said, I didn't shoot off a gun.
Fam.
He never said that for the 2 years, fam.
Fam. Even if he told his best of friend should have been in there saying he never shot nothing.
He never shot shit.
Right? If that was the case, he should have been fighting.
Nobody held him down like that,
I would have
fam.
made shirts. I would have did everything to campaign. I did not do that. To me, now fighting against it now, it's very hard for anybody, not to say me, but I'm saying a real sidewalk pedestrian to understand that part of the situation that this man is in. You know what I'm saying? Right? You cannot have that much innocence and you don't fight for it from the jump. I rather my lawyer have been like, shut your mouth. You keep saying it. I'm gonna get you out. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna fight for this.
Well, see what you just said right there? That's what he should have done from the jump street. He should have never said nothing. He should have just held it down and just wait for the case to come through. Because all over those 2 years, they used a lot of that stuff against him, fam. You know what I'm saying? Bro. The Instagram lives, the lyrics in the songs.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a game. You got to keep your cards to yourself, fam.
It's almost like we're keeping it really real goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not to say like, if he had been like, yo, me never do this, me never do that,
yeah,
that wouldn't have been, quote unquote, snitching.
Yeah. I didn't do it. I'm not saying who did, but I didn't do shit.
Right. And then maybe real powerful people would have looked into it for him and been like, who did do it then? And he could have been able to say, yo.
But he also, from what this case, how it's been broken down, how many different ways, has said that there's been powerful people who've been against him. You know, there was the allegation that Rock Nation threatened him at one point in time.
Yeah.
There's like a lot that's surrounding this whole thing.
Because he didn't sign. He didn't sign to them. You see when he broke away from Atlantic?
Or Universal
or whoever, he was supposed to sign to them.
Yeah.
Technically. Because for all you know, there's someone on the inside of them that worked that deal for him to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, because that's what they do over there at Rock, Nation? They get you out of your deal.
They got Meg out of their deal.
And then they bring you over.
Worked on it.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They steal artists. That's the whole point. I get that. But at the end of the day, he did his power move. He did his Toronto man thing and said, yeah, you're crazy?
Yeah.
No man can take us over. You know what I'm saying?
So let me
run his
ask
own
you.
ship.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Predictions.
Yeah.
We're near the end of the month right now, so May 8th is going to right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
2 predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's going to release another audio? And 2, will he be able to get a retrial? Because that's what he's looking for, a retrial.
He will get the retrial. It's almost like the OJ case for real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is where maybe he'll get off, right?
Pause.
Sorry.
Keyboard.
Right? But it's like, you know what I mean? You gotta see it like they had to put you through this. This is your embarrassment. This is your embarrassment. Nothing. You know what I mean? This is gonna make you now make better music. This is gonna, once you get that opportunity to get back to the real world, you're gonna be very thoughtful and very thankful of these blessings you have been given by the man above. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because there was probably somewhere along the line where his energy was running, you were running thin.
Yeah.
You understand? You weren't
too much, bro.
Yeah, you weren't tapping in with your real side. You weren't tapping in. You probably weren't calling your sister as much. You probably weren't calling your bros as much anymore.
Yeah.
You probably weren't doing certain things that kept you grounded, that kept you safe, that kept you real. You know what I'm saying? That kept you real. You get what I mean? So there's levels to this shit.
There's levels to this shit.
There's levels to this shit, my nigga. So for him to get a retrial and everything, that's some heavy prayer. That's some heavy like, you know what I'm trying to say?
It's divine intervention, fam.
Yes, for him to even get that chance again.
Yeah.
To be able to be in the world and be, even if you're under these allegations, you're gonna be still fighting it, but you're outside and you can do the necessary things to prove your innocence. You understand?
Last thing.
What's up?
Do you think he's going to drop another audio?
Yes. He better.
One more before May 8th.
Yeah, you have to.
Actually, let me rephrase the question. How many more audios before May 8th?
I'm supposed to drop every day then. If you're innocent like that and you're sick of being there and you're around the real man them in the jail and they're telling you, you're supposed to fight. You have that power. You have that tongue. You have the words. You have that power. Do it. Fight every day until somebody hears your request.
Yeah.
Bruh. There's motherfuckers like him in there innocent more than him, and they don't have a whistle to even blow.
They don't have the legal team, none of that
They don't
shit.
have nothing.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Hold your head to Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely keep you updated as he keeps on dropping these audios.
Oh, for sure.
You can look on the We Love Hip Hop page also. If every time he drops an audio, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Repost King.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
We Love Hip Hop.